Hello and welcome to CZenStar, This Week in Star Citizen, for the week ending June 20th, 2015. I'm Citizen Ed of CZenStarNews.com, where we put the citizen first. If you don't mind a few spoilers and occasional odd textures, CZenStar Teller has been cranking out videos and images delving into details of everything we know about Star Citizen, from digging into various official and unofficial releases. And this entertaining alien mascot who we've previously seen in the Constellation commercial. Remember, if you want to know more about the stories and graphics I mentioned, navigate your browser to CZenStarNews.com and look for the latest This Week in Star Citizen. The show notes article is rich in graphics and many links for your perusal.
This Week in Star Citizen.
On the Star Marine front, disappointingly still no release, or even dates. We have been given continued mentions of progress and the challenges still faced. More and more company resources have been pulled in to work on this very hard problem of getting it all together and revamping the network server back end. Hard to tell when this logjam will be broken free.
This Week in Star Citizen.
Chairman and head of the Star Citizen project, Chris Roberts, took a moment to record a message that was aired on the PC Gamer Show at the E3 conference this last Tuesday. After greeting the PC gaming community and showing us some of the progress on performance capture, Chris showed off Squadron 42 preliminary footage. It's a pretty exciting look, actually. Officially revealing the awe-inspiring Retribution Super Dreadnought and several more of the Vanduul ships. Actually, at this point, almost all of the leaked ships have been officially revealed in some form or the other. CIG seems to have deliberately released these to erase the difficulties in discussing these assets and Star Citizen in general. I think that's great. Crytek has released CryEngine 3.8, containing OpenGL, Linux, Oculus Rift support, and a raft of other improvements. It's unclear at this time how this is going to affect Star Citizen, since the two projects are drifting apart. But this still should be good resources for the Star Citizen's team.
This Week in Star Citizen.
This week's Ship Shape featured Anvil Aerospace and gave us a first official look at the F-8 Heavy Fighter. Van Lesnick took to the forums to announce that there is a concept ship sale coming up, the Genesis Starliner. It's been described as something like a modern-day airliner, but it's interesting that there will only be a capacity of 40 passengers on the ship, not 100, 200, or more like today's airliners. Apparently they've decided to have small passenger cabins, as confirmed by Ben on an online conversation. This concept sale should start next Friday and run for 10 days. The Space Dreamliner can be yours with a pledge of $400. In other promotions, this is a Fly Free Week, with all currently flyable ships available to all backers in Arena Commander this week.
This Week in Star Citizen.
Just released is this month's edition of the Jump Point Digital Magazine, containing behind the scenes on the Reliant design and the website overhaul. There is a lore drop about Cubby Blast, a chain of gun stores originating from the greatest collection of scum and villainy in the SC universe, Spider, in the Cathcart system. Spider is a space colony consisting almost entirely of lashed-together shipwrecks and debris. A spotlight on concept artist Gurmak Basin features the interior of the Vanguard, which is almost entirely an escape pod with living quarters for two. And there is a actually very fascinating look at the TAL system, which is one of the few systems in alien Xeon Empire-controlled space where humans are welcome. Has a combination of trade and production hubs comparable to Stanton in the UEE. The different planets are all color-coded by this alien culture. Can't wait to visit. And that's all we have for now. This has been Citizen Ed with CZenStarNews.com. Hope to see you next week in Star Citizen. CZenStarNews.com, where we put the citizens first. Engage with Star Citizen today. Follow the news, both development and in lore, or write your own articles, features, and fiction. We take citizen submissions. There's room on staff, or become a partner. You can let us help develop your brand. CZenStarNews.com, where the citizen is the star, chronicling your stories. The history of the verse is unfolding now, real time. Don't wait until 2946 to be a part of Star Citizen. CZenStarNews.com. Would you like to know more?